Hello everyone, this is Venus Brown, and today I'm going to be reacting to The Crown, Season 2, Episode 9, which is the penultimate episode. I believe it's called Paterfamilias. I'm assuming this has to do with the paternal family. In this situation, we're talking about Prince Charles. This is one of the episodes I do actually remember a little bit about. I think there was this kind of comparison with the prince's children now compared to how he was as a child. I also talked to my husband and we were able to figure out after a little playing around that we needed to use the window key rather than the control key for that keyboard shortcut that I was trying to use to do a print screen. If anybody's wondering, at least for a Windows computer, the shortcut is Windows Shift S. I also finished doing my first blast from the past episode for Handmaid's Tale. That is on there now if you would like to see it. And I am just starting on Supernatural. Hopefully I get through that fairly quickly and I can get that out for anybody who's interested. For now, let's get back to The Crown, Season 2, Episode 9, Paterfamilias.
We should not delude ourselves that it has been entirely successful. Run stories about him almost daily. In the newspapers, they see his detective. We do what we can. Boys that age can be cruel. Shy, sensitive, delicate. So Eton College, you have the perfect solution right on your doorstep.
Wasn't Eton College like more strict, and that might be very harsh for a very shy, sensitive child?
Went there too.
I was never at Eton. I was tormented by a particularly dull tutor at home. Then I was sent to the Naval College in Osborne, very envious of Eton. The thumbs. The Eton suits.
And here's the intro.
If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want more content, click subscribe. If you click that little bell and click all, then you'll get more content notifications.
And there is The Crown. And there's my background. I like that dress.
The nautical equivalent of a nose.
Oh, heck. You've burnt your forehead.
You should see my
Yeah.
nose.
I definitely got sunburnt when I went on that sailboat.
And it can make Charles, he won't know a thing about himself at Eton.
Yes.
Just become another wet namby
Oh, so Eton was not the same college that Prince Philip went to. I did not realize that. It does seem like a lot of these royal people go through there, so maybe they're more used to that kind of thing. And maybe the children are as well. Might not get as much flack.
If we let Eton have him, he's going to Gordonston, and that's the end of it.
You can be the one to break it to Charles, not me.
Fine. It's not the real world. Who we are is not what we were.
Except he doesn't fit it, and you're gonna fucking start him off in a bad position already. He's already shy and sensitive, and you're sending him off in clothes that don't fit him.
Funeral.
Of course. One might as well be dressed for the inevitable.
It's fine. Look at me. It's all right. It's just air. It's just Philip.
Like, you don't have a last name?
That war. Yes, things have changed a little since your father's time.
Frame's broken, idiot. Now what's he doing? Moving the bed? Put it back.
Sleeping.
Your Royal Highness.
Get down here. This isn't optional, it's your assigned work project.
It's manual labor. If home wants the space to be built, you ought to pay the staff to do it.
Oh, gosh.
Than us.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I know I am.
Keep a lookout.
Know all about your lot. Your sisters are all Nazis, poor in Paris.
Monaco. Your mother's
Oh my
a
God.
mental defective.
I'm the boy in the glasses on the boat. Like, why the fuck do we have that ass moronic shit?
First punch.
I understand injustice. We're both exiles, both victims. And I understand your anger. But on its current path, the world will fill with anger and soon will be destroyed. So here, away from the madness, we must build a new way. A new school, a new philosophy.
I'm expecting.
Expecting what?
Again.
Don't be like that. Castles need to be filled.
Anti-Hitler is encouraging us to have as many children as we can. As Germany grows...
You cannot show him or tell him because you feel they might upset him. You can say to me, safe in the knowledge that they will never be repeated to anyone else.
The moment that he wakes up to the moment that he goes to sleep calls the place. Hell on earth are scarred for life. And scarred children make destroyed adults.
You and I had an agreement. A deal that ensured there would be some level of equality between us in the marriage.
Except you're telling her how to raise your child without letting her have a part in how to raise your child.
And that would be fine.
That's not
for
equal.
all our other...
To me, the consequence breaking those might have on the crown. Education is my responsibility.
It should be both your responsibilities.
And keep your husband.
Those kind of threats need to be thrown in the fucking trash can where they belong. I want this relationship to be based on equality, but I'm not going to allow you to mother your own child.
There's only one path to self-determination. You have your own particular challenge here at the school, given who you are.
Did you think I was going to let it go?
Building duties, you can work on the main gate together.
Look, in my defense.
Is that by any chance
I think
the guy from Downton
we've
Abbey?
all
He looks
seen.
too old to be him. Though he has some similarities.
I'm afraid I agreed. Are you going to be long?
Pissed off. You did what?
Which leaves me
Obliged to fly to the wedding.
but that's in London.
Oh, is this the plane trip where she dies? All those people die. Such a shame. I'm already tearing up and it hasn't even happened.
Virginal?
I don't know why the closed captions won't do the translation of the other languages. Sometimes it seems to work, and this time it's just...
Lost.
Cecile, John, Ludwig, and Alexander. That's 8.
Also the Grand Duke's mother. And your sister Cecile must have gone into labor on the flight. A newborn was found in the wreckage.
Was that close? Nobody's like saying, why is this kid over in this wreckage?
Come on! To school! Give me the lantern. Of your brother-in-law, your nephews, and your sister. It will not be easy. But when you return, we will be your family. This school will be your home.
So what is the significance of the black armbands, I wonder? I'll have to look that up and see if I can find anything.
It's Philip.
Yes. I'm surprised he dare show himself here.
Papa.
Had it not been for Philip, discipline,
Fucking God.
she would never have taken that flight. My favorite child.
Papa.
Get him out of here.
Kiss everyone's ass.
Hate him now. But one day, God willing, all sorts, as all parents do.
Yeah, but I hope not that much, because holy fucking shit, what a piece of crap. Jerk. Ugh. Yep. Do what you can. Block it out with busy work. Sometimes that's the easiest way to deal with that kind of grief. I'm definitely going to look into that guy, because I can tell it's not the guy from Downton Abbey, but he has some features that are similar. I want to see if there's like any family relation or anything.
I need help.
Come on, quick, go on.
You said you wanted to do it. Okay, one step at a time.
Well, they should all be back at 2 o'clock.
And I know when I was in stuff like that, I was always the one last to come in, and usually like far last, like way after everybody. Except for when I was doing the running and stuff. I was taunted by some jerk kid that said something like he bet I was going to come in last. And most of the kids in high school and middle school would just, like, they would walk through half the run. So all I had to do really was just run the whole time. And I came in way before him, and he's like, "How did you do that?" And I'm like, "I just ran like you're supposed to." After that, because I was one of the only ones that would actually run during the whole thing, I usually would come in before one of the boys that usually would come in before me, and that's because he was really fast and had really long legs. And he, like me, did not walk through part of the run. Anyway, almost anything else that involved any kind of like real strength and endurance, I was not good at, and I came in last. I was picked last for everything, and it was humiliating. And I don't feel like it really made me grow all that much. I feel like it just made me a bigger target of torment for not being strong enough. I know that that stuff is helpful for some people, like really pushing them like that and forcing them to do things that they're not good at. I agree to an extent, but when you're freaking tormented over and over and over again, it is scarring, and it is not necessarily helpful. It sure as hell wasn't helpful for me.
I think we should start the presentation.
10 more minutes.
Just put more focus and attention on him coming in last, and the fact that he hasn't come in yet, which is just going to make him a bigger target.
Right. That's it. Let's begin. Yeah. To the winning team, which I believe is Team C.
Led by Simon Harper.
Don't just sit there, boy. Come and collect it. Well done. Good lad. Well done. Great courage and determination. She hated flying. Loathed, terrified of it. She always dressed in black when she flew. For her own funeral. Charles, the pain, the struggle is a gift, Charles. You put the work in now and then you won't have struggle in the future.
What you did for your sister when she was afraid is what you should be doing with him right now.
Don't be so weak. Don't be so bloody weak.
Like, he's not really helping by being like that. The start of his conversation was fine, but he should have done the same thing that he did for his sister once he saw that he was scared. I know that he's thinking the school's going to do the same thing for his kid that it did for him, but it's a completely different situation. The school was based on teamwork and camaraderie, and when he was going through a period of severe trauma and grief, that helped him to pull through it. Not the same school either, whether he wants to acknowledge it or not. He's not getting that camaraderie and teamwork. It's just not the freaking same thing. But what are you going to do? People seem to have this idea that, oh, well, if I went through it and I had this experience, then it's totally going to be the same for you. But people are different. Even within the same family, people have different experiences and different traits and different everything. So expecting him to come out the same isn't necessarily going to happen, especially he is not going through the same thing. All right, so that was the penultimate episode, episode 9, season 2, The Crown. And I will see you again next time for season 2's finale, episode 10, called Mystery Man. Wonder what that's about. We'll find out next time. Bye.
Until next time, I'll see you when I see you. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want more content, click subscribe. If you click that little bell and click all, then you'll get more content notifications.